1. What is the primary safety concern when handling compressed natural gas in training environments? A. Noise exposure. B. High pressure release. C. Electrical interference. D. Dust accumulation. 2. Which regulatory body sets the primary standards for CNG storage and transportation safety in the United States? A. EPA. B. OSHA. C. DOT. D. DOE. 3. When developing a CNG training curriculum, which principle ensures learners build upon prior knowledge effectively? A. Task redundancy. B. Scaffolding. C. Randomization. D. Memorization. 4. In a performance evaluation of CNG maintenance trainees, the best method to assess skill application is A. Written multiple choice test. B. Peer evaluation. C. Hands-on practical demonstration. D. Supervisor interview. 5. What should be emphasized when mentoring a new CNG technician to promote critical safety awareness? A. Cost efficiency of natural gas. B. Speed of tank refueling. C. Leak detection techniques. D. Customer service etiquette. 6. Which gas detection method is most reliable for identifying CNG leaks during instructional demonstrations? A. Soap bubble solution. B. Ultrasonic testing. C. Flame ignition test. D. Thermal imaging. 7. In curriculum development for CNG handling, which evaluation method ensures compliance with OSHA's training standards? A. Open book exam. B. Written feedback survey. C. Competency-based assessment. D. True or false quiz. 8. What adult learning principle emphasizes the importance of relating CNG safety training to real-world job tasks? A. Repetition. B. Experiential learning. C. Abstract reasoning. D. Cognitive overload. 9. Which valve is essential in preventing overpressurization in CNG cylinders? A. Check valve. B. Relief valve. C. Gate valve. D. Glurb valve. 10. In mentoring sessions, how can instructors best reinforce proper emergency shutoff procedures? A. Assign a reading assignment. B. Require group discussion. C. Conduct live simulation drills. D. Show a recorded lecture. 11. A major advantage of CNG over gasoline in fleet operations is A. Lower flammability. B. Higher energy density. C. Reduced emissions. D. Simplified storage. 12. What evaluation approach best measures if trainees can correctly perform a high-pressure connection? A. Knowledge test. B. Scenario-based observation. C. Group oral exam. D. Self-reflection journal. 13. Which federal regulation governs CNG fuel system component integrity? A. CFR Title 29. B. CFR Title 40. C. CFR Title 49. D. CFR Title 21. 14. In adult training, which method most effectively supports long-term retention of CNG emergency response procedures? A. Role play. B. Lecture slides. C. Multiple choice exam. D. Reading handouts. 15. What common mentoring mistake may compromise CNG technician readiness? A. Overemphasis on regulations. B. Insufficient hands-on training. C. Excessive practice drills. D. Overuse of simulation. 16. Which inspection procedure is mandated before filling a CNG cylinder? A. Electrical grounding. E. Hydrostatic test verification. C. External visual inspection. D. Thermal conductivity check. 17. When designing a learning module on CNG fueling stations, which instructional strategy is most effective? A. Memorization drills. B. Problem-based learning. C. Isolated content delivery. D. Passive reading. 18. What is the correct storage condition for CNG cylinders when not in use? A. Enclosed, unventilated area. B. Secured in a ventilated location. C. Horizontally stacked. D. Submerged in water tanks. 19. In evaluating knowledge transfer, which assessment ensures CNG learners can apply standards under stress? A. Timed simulation. E. Verbal quiz. C. Peer review. D. Journal reflection. 20. A critical mentoring technique for building confidence in CNG troubleshooting is: A. Step-by-step coaching. B. Written reference handouts. C. Strict pass-fail grading. D. Isolated practice. 21. Which device is critical to prevent reverse gas flow during refueling? A. Pressure regulator. B. Check valve. C. Relief valve. D. Flow meter. 22. In CNG safety curriculum, which evaluation type is considered formative? A. Final certification exam. B. Mid-training quizzes. C. National licensing test. D. Post-course survey. 23. According to NFPA 52, which practice is mandatory during CNG fueling operations? A. Use of plastic fittings. B. Bonding and grounding. C. Cylinder rotation. D. Flame testing. 24. When teaching adult learners about high-pressure hazards, which method is most engaging? A. Reading federal manuals. B. Watching technical slides. C. Demonstrating controlled gas release. D. Reviewing definitions. 25. What is the maximum fill limit for most CNG cylinders? A. 100%. B. 125%. C. 90%. D. 80%. 26. Which type of mentoring feedback is most effective for novice CNG operators? A. Delayed written comments. B. Immediate corrective guidance. C. Annual performance review. D. Peer-only assessments. 27. In CNG vehicle training, why is pressure relief device knowledge critical? A. Ensures correct fuel mix. B. Prevents tank overpressurization. C. Reduces vibration damage. D. Improves acceleration. 28. Which instructional design method supports regulatory compliance for CNG safety? A. Competency-based curriculum. B. Storytelling. C. Rote memorization. D. Informal discussions. 29. What is the primary hazard of CNG leaks in confined spaces? A. Carbon monoxide poisoning. B. Oxygen displacement. C. High temperature combustion. D. Dust ignition. 30. Which adult learning principle supports peer mentoring in CNG technician training? A. Self-directed learning. B. Overlearning. C. Passive listening. D. Forced repetition. 31. Which testing frequency is required for CNG cylinders under DOT standards? A. Every 3 months. B. Every year. C. Every 3 to 5 years. A. Every 10 years. 32. During mentoring, how can trainers best model regulatory compliance? A. Ignore minor violations. B. Demonstrate proper PPE use. C. Skip documentation. D. Focus only on exams. 33. In curriculum evaluation, which measure validates CNG safety course effectiveness? A. Post-course job performance improvements. E. Number of handouts distributed. C. Amount of classroom hours. D. Length of lecture slides. 34. Which pressure rating is most common for on-road CNG vehicle tanks? A. 1,000 psi. B. 3,600 psi. C. 7,000 psi. D. 10,000 psi. 35. Which mentoring strategy builds autonomy in CNG trainee technicians? A. Micromanagement. B. Step-back coaching. C. Limiting practice. D. Withholding feedback. 36. What is the main purpose of CNG regulators in fueling systems? A. To increase fuel storage. B. To reduce high pressure for engine use. C. To improve combustion temperature. D. To prevent external leaks. 37. Which evaluation method best checks for learners' ability to identify cylinder defects? A. Written definitions. B. Hands-on inspections. C. Group discussions. D. Peer interviews.